You think that I'm about to just be having a threesome with a girl. If you think that one, she ain't gonna be on our level, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna do it with somebody that got just as much to lose as her. I'm not just doing it with anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or people be surprised how the woman initiates a lot of stuff.
Yes.
Like, I'm not poly, but like, even just when everybody heard that, like, me and my husband had threesomes before, it was like, oh, she's willing to do that to keep a man. I'm like,
nah.
That was all me.
What did you just say about Mufasa? Is he really out here playing with Teyana? Are they vibing like that? It sure looks like it. The streets are buzzing, and people are saying Aaron Pierre might have fumbled big time. Mufasa's out here running a whole romance play, but some folks think it's nothing more than a PR stunt. Meanwhile, Teyana is allegedly spiraling. Let's talk about it because people have been giving her the side eye for a while now. And let's not forget, she and Iman had a very interesting arrangement, and one of the women involved in their mix ended up pregnant. So now the real question is Teyana using Mufasa for clout? And what's really going on in her love life? See, when those pictures of Teyana and Aaron hit the internet, people were hyped. No doubt they looked good together. But out of nowhere, drama started brewing. Because Aaron's alleged longtime girlfriend, Jessica Hardwick, made her presence known. She's been out here dropping hints left and right, making it crystal clear that she's still in the picture. So what's the truth? And let's be real, Aaron Pierre's been on a serious rise lately. He's got some major roles lined up, and linking up with Teyana? Yeah, that's definitely a good look for him. A relationship with her would only boost his image. So now, folks are wondering, is this romance even real? Or just a Hollywood setup? We've seen this game before, so nobody's really shocked. But wait, because it doesn't stop there. As soon as these rumors hit the scene, people started whispering about Teyana's own preferences. And trust, it's only getting messier from here. Y'all already know Teyana has never been shy about her fluidity. But now folks are starting to wonder, is this whole thing with Aaron just for show too? Could this be a PR move on both sides? Let's really break this down. To get what I mean, we gotta rewind to 2018 when Teyana Taylor was out here shutting down critics left and right. Because let's be real, people always had something to say about what went down between her and Iman Shumpert behind closed doors. It all kicked off when Teyana dropped her album KTSE, and the track Three-Way had people clutching their pearls like never before. The song was all about threesomes, and let's just say, some fans were not here for it. One fan even ran to Twitter talking about, a few weeks ago, Teyana Taylor and Iman were relationship goals. Now I just feel like their interview was tasteless and shows a lack of self-respect. Let this be a lesson. What you and your husband do should be left in the room.
You think that I'm about to just be having a threesome with a girl. If you think that one, she ain't gonna be on our level, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna do it with somebody that got just as much to lose as her. I'm not just doing it with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Or people be surprised how the woman initiates a lot of stuff.
Yes.
Like, I'm not poly, but like, even just when everybody heard that, like, me and my husband had threesomes before, it was like, oh, she's willing to do that to keep a man. I'm like,
nah.
That was all me.
And when I tell you Teyana did not let that slide, she clapped back so fast, I swear my phone flew out my hand. She fired back with, "Let what be a lesson, Petunia." I'm not losing a second of sleep over your opinion. Just because I repeat, me, enjoy busting women down from time to time with my husband does not mean I don't respect myself. So maybe you should go enjoy your whack-ass life and stay out of mine. Whew, Teyana made it very clear. She wasn't about to let anybody police her choices. And now, years later, with all these new rumors flying, people can't help but wonder, is history repeating itself, or is this a whole new game? All right, let's really unpack this, because the part that had me stuck was when Teyana said she enjoys it. Not just a one-time curiosity, not a we tried it and moved on situation. Nah, she made it very clear that this is something she does from time to time. That's not a random experiment. That's a whole lifestyle choice. But hold up, it gets even wilder. Because in an interview, Teyana basically admitted that once they were done with these women, they were done. Like, no attachments, no lingering connections, nothing. And the way she put it, I almost had to rewind to make sure I heard it right. She said it's not like they're out here picking just anybody, but once the fun is over, it's over. No repeats, no second rounds, no, let's run that back real quick. She broke it down so plainly. This is a strictly one-time deal. And the details? Chile. She straight up said if they're on vacation in Brazil and some Latin baddie who barely speaks English catches their eye, yeah, they're bringing her in, having their fun, and then sending her right back out. No Netflix and chill, no cuddling, no let's talk after, and forget about breakfast. You'd be lucky to get a glass of water on your way out. Literally, the door is right there. Don't let it hit you on the way out. But let's be real. This ain't some once-in-a-blue-moon situation. Teyana made this a whole tradition. Vacations, anniversaries, and who knows what else. She's been doing this for a minute. And from what we're seeing, sis definitely loves the girls.
Just doing it with anybody.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Random.
Or
Also,
I'm not
the
I'm not
options.
gonna do it. Yeah, and it's like I'm not gonna revisit that with the same person. You know what I'm saying? Like if we in Brazil and Shorty don't speak English, like, yeah, we're gonna bust that down and you're never gonna see her again.
Right.
And she barely could even pronounce your name. You know what I'm saying? We're never gonna see her again. And that's why I also say in the song, soon as we done, she leaving right out the door. We ain't kikiing, we ain't watching Hit the Floor, we ain't watching Teyana and Iman show, we ain't kikiing, we ain't eating breakfast together, ain't none of that. We ain't even we not doing
Job
all that.
done, out.
No judgment, but let's be real. This got people wondering, if Teyana is this open and comfortable sharing her man with other women, then could Aaron Pierre, aka Mufasa, be down for the same type of thing? I mean, let's take a second. Even Mufasa only had eyes for Sarabi. No side flings, no extras, just one queen by his side. But Aaron, he's out here making serious Hollywood moves, and honestly, he might not want to be wrapped up in this kind of situation. Because one thing about Teyana, she's always been bold, always been unapologetic, and always lived life on her own terms. She does what she wants, no explanations given. And when you're out here openly talking about sharing women with your man, yeah, people are gonna raise eyebrows. And let's not act like folks forgot about that other scandal, because the internet was buzzing when rumors started swirling that Teyana and Iman allegedly got adult film star Albie Ritter pregnant. That was a messy situation that had everybody side-eyeing. But let's be crystal clear. Teyana was not here for that drama. She shut it all the way down and made it very clear she wanted no parts of that mess. She hopped on Twitter and fired off, "I have never seen or touched that girl in my life. My page is gone because I'm upset at Def Jam for not dropping my damn WTP video on time." Whew! Teyana wanted out of that conversation. But let's be honest, the timeline was too messy. And the math was not mathin', as usual. But let's get into this because Teyana had plenty to say. She tweeted -3. It's really sad that lies are entertained more than the truth. Iman is not dumb. He knows how I feel. Finish him. End of story. And even threw in a little smiley face at the end. And y'all know what that means? Somebody was big mad. But let's break this all the way down. She swore up and down that she had never seen or touched Albie Ritter, yet the rumors were loud and folks weren't buying it. And the excuse about her page being gone because of her label? Real convenient. Huh. But let's talk about that line. Iman is not dumb because he knows I'd finish him. Now hold up, because that sounds less like a joke and more like a warning. And look at how things played out. Teyana and Iman eventually split. And that divorce? Woo! Messy, messy, messy. Reality TV level messy. And when Teyana started speaking out, she claimed Iman wasn't supportive, that he was emotionally harmful to her. But let's be honest, a lot of people weren't buying that either. Because the word on the streets, Iman allegedly left her because she was more into women than she was into him. And let's be real, the signs were right in our faces the whole time. Remember that old rumor about Iman and Kyrie Irving allegedly trying to set up a threesome in their hotel room, only for the girl to shut it down? Yeah, Teyana was heated, but not for the reason you'd expect. Sis wasn't mad because it happened. She was mad because she wasn't invited. Like, make it make sense. And let's not forget, Teyana even admitted in an interview with Jidenna that she's usually the one initiating these threesomes. She straight up said it's her vibe, her idea, and she's the one doing the scouting. So if Iman was stepping out and doing it without her, and she was that mad, was it really about cheating? Or was it about control? When you start connecting the dots, everything starts looking real clear. Teyana's dating history, yeah, it kind of tells a story. Iman wasn't the first dude to leave her, and judging by her track record, he might not be the last. Before Iman, Teyana was with NBA player Brandon Jennings, and whew, that breakup was messy. They dated from 2011 to 2014, and when I tell you the way it ended was brutal.
No, he was a good friend. I was single on that carpet too. No, I'm saying we're really good friends.
Charlamagne, this is a very sensitive topic.
Okay.
No, but it's tough love because I'm his little sister.
Let's get right into it. You were dating Brandon Jennings, he dumped you.
No, I didn't say it like that.
Yes,
I said
did.
allegedly he dumped you for Tay Heckard.
Brandon didn't just move on. He moved on with Teyana's former friend, Tay Heckard. And sis, she was blindsided. It was giving one of those, I thought we were better than this, we were friends type of betrayals. Ouch! That one had to hurt. But wait, because before Brandon, there was Soulja Boy. Yeah, throwback alert. Teyana and Soulja were linked way back in 2009, and for a minute, people really thought they were a thing. They were seen together a lot, but later, Teyana downplayed the whole situation. And honestly, we believe her, because let's keep it real. Soulja Boy stays doing the most. And let's not forget, there have been whispers for years that he might be an undercover brother. So, I mean, what do y'all think? Is it all adding up? Or is this just a whole lot of speculation? And of course, Drake made the list. Because let's be real, there's always a Drake rumor when it comes to Hollywood's baddest women. And yes, people were out here whispering that he and Teyana might have had a little something. Now, was it ever confirmed? Nope. But come on, Drake has a type, beautiful, talented women. Look at his history. SZA, Rihanna. So the idea of him and Teyana, not far-fetched at all. And let's not forget ASAP Rocky. They've worked together, they've got undeniable chemistry, and when people see that kind of energy, you already know speculation follows. Again, no real confirmation, just whispers, vibes, and a whole lot of side eyes. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting. Colin Kaepernick's name popped up too. Reports claimed they were briefly involved, but there was never any solid proof. Just another name thrown into the mix. Then there's Daniel Booby Gibson. After his split from Keisha Cole, he and Teyana were spotted together a lot. Naturally, people started doing the math. But once again, no confirmation, just a whole lot of speculation. And then we have French Montana. Yes, you heard that right, French Montana and Teyana. Now that one, that's got people really raising their eyebrows. Because what was that about? Y'all already know how the industry works. If you're seen together, people are gonna start talking. The moment two celebs pop up in the same spot, boom, shipped. They're dating. Case closed. But let's be real, Teyana has never confirmed a single one of these rumors. She just stays in this constant whisper category. And get this, even Travis Scott made the list. There was a time when fans were convinced that he and Teyana had a little something going on when they were both on the come up. But just like the others, no receipts. And then there's Tyga. Yes, that Tyga. Before he was out here making headlines with Kylie Jenner, he was seen all over the place with Teyana. Naturally, folks started speculating, but once again, nothing confirmed. So that one, it stays in the maybe pile. Then we got Deshaun Jackson. The NFL star and Teyana were spotted at events together, but neither of them ever addressed whether something was really going on. So was it real? Or just industry friendship? We still don't know. But how could we forget Omarion? Mr. Icebox, where my heart used to be himself. Teyana and Omarion were very close. And y'all know how it goes. If people see a tight friendship, they automatically assume there's more. But once again, no proof, no confirmation. And then, last but definitely not least, Chris Brown. Now this one's interesting because Teyana and Chris have been besties for years. But people swear there was a little something going on at one point. They were always hanging out, always dancing together, always hitting their 1-2s and booty bops. But Teyana insists that Chris was like a brother to her. So what's the common theme here? Is it all just industry talk, or is there something we're not seeing? All these men allegedly left before things even got deep. And the word on the street? They all noticed the same thing. Teyana was more into women than she was into them. And let's really think about this. Over 10 men, and not a single one stuck around? Yeah, it's kind of making sense now. And based on everything we've seen and heard from Teyana herself, it's looking like the answer has been right in front of us this whole time. But what about Aaron Pierre, aka Mufasa? Y'all, it's not looking good for him either. Because at this point, most people are just waiting for his relationship to fall apart, just like all the others. And if we're keeping it real, the whole thing is starting to look like one big PR stunt. Because let's be honest, Teyana looks like she's the one hopping on the Mufasa hype train. Aaron is the one on the rise, and sis knows how to pick her moments. The timing, very convenient. And looking at her history, I wouldn't be shocked if this relationship takes a sharp left, real fast. But speaking of things not working out, let's talk about Teyana's career moves. Because let's be honest, her music hasn't been hitting like it used to. The momentum slowed down, the acting gigs got a little quiet. But now, she's allegedly left the girls behind. And maybe, just maybe, there's hope for a real comeback with Mr. Mufasa. And if we're being real, Teyana has been lining up some serious projects. So could this finally be her moment to get the shine she's been chasing? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, this story is far from over. First up, let's talk about that Hulu legal drama, All's Fair. And when I tell you the cast is stacked, we're talking Niecy Nash, Sarah Paulson, Naomi Watts, Kim Kardashian, and the legend Glenn Close. And sis, she's rubbing elbows with some major names. If she plays her cards right, this could finally be her big breakthrough. But Teyana isn't stopping there, because she's also working on R.I.P. and Straw, both for Netflix. Now, we don't have all the details just yet, but let's be real, being tied to Netflix is always a major win. That means these projects are going to get a lot of eyes on them. And if that wasn't enough, she's also got Get Light coming with Paramount Pictures. Now that's a big studio bag. And one thing about Paramount, they do not play when it comes to pushing their films. And let's really talk about the untitled Paul Thomas Anderson event film. If you know movies, then you know Paul Thomas Anderson is the real deal. He only works with serious actors, so for Teyana to land a role in his project, that's a career-changing move. So yeah, it's all starting to make sense. This might explain why she's got a little PR romance playing out in the background, because sis is booked and busy. And we love to see it. But the real question, will these projects finally push her back to the top? Or will they just be another set of roles that come and go without making much noise? Only time will tell. The pressure is on. And with all this chaos in Teyana's love life, you already know we're watching every single move. But I need to hear from y'all. Do you think Teyana and Aaron's relationship is the real deal? Or just another PR stunt riding on Mufasa's wave? Do you believe the rumors that Teyana might be more into women than men? And with all these projects, has she finally put the drama behind her and locked in on her career? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now! I'm reading everything, and who knows, I might feature your comment in the next video. And listen, don't just watch. Be part of the fam. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button like it owes you money. Turn on those notifications so you never miss the tea. And don't keep this all to yourself. Share this video with your bestie, your group chat, and even that one cousin who stays messy. Because trust me, I got all the hottest celebrity scoops coming your way. So go tell your brother, your mother, your cousin, and your whole timeline that Misty said so. Now go ahead and check out the next video on your screen, and I'll catch you in the next one.